Good morning, evening, children. Late night Cappy again. About to go to bed. Got my PJs on, which ironically I take off right before I go to bed. The PJs are an intermittent thing. They're really a formality, maybe foreplay or afterplay from the actual sleep. And no, it's too hot to sleep in your pajamas. I just sleep in boxer shorts. This is just allows me to lounge around, becoming the old man I am before and after the sleeping. See, that way, you ease into. I have my tea. Holy fuck, did I get old? I got tea. I have coffee in the morning, and these are the exciting things I look forward to in the day. If you send some excitement to Cappy. No, wait, I'll get a bunch of dick pics from you assholes. That's what. Oh, young man writes, I would like to request that Steve Bannon be put through the Clarey test. As you know, Steve Bannon, like yourself, started out as a finance guy. I don't know anything about Steve Bannon. I think I stopped following politics after the first, I was going to say trimester, first year, first session of Obama. And that's kind of when I realized no one cared what you told. You could show a person here. This is blue. It could be the bluest. This is a blue square. No, racist, sexist, homophobe. It's like, all right, never mind. It's whatever you want it to be. He worked at the famous Goldman Sachs. Oh, there's a shocker that he's getting arrested now. He later went into the entertainment industry and produced a number of films. He's one of the founders of Breitbart. Bannon was the mastermind behind the Trump revolution, helped get Trump elected. I think it was Hillary Clinton that got helped Trump elected. He served in the White House for a brief time. More recently, he started his own podcast known as War Room Pandemic, which warned about COVID-19 way back in December before it was a threat to the United States. He has more recently been speaking out against communist Chinese government. A couple of weeks ago, he was indicted after being accused of defrauding people who donated to a Build the Wall movement. He appeared the very next day on his podcast and claimed that the arrest job was a political hit. Bannon has also been married and divorced 3 times, which shouldn't, it shouldn't have an effect. Okay, I know marriage is tough, but it doesn't ultimately. Bill Clinton had an affair, Eisenhower had. God, how many presidents didn't have affairs? Maybe Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford. They seem like nice guys. I'd like to think so. So here's his Wikipedia entry. Let's take a look at this. Born 1953, American media executive, political strategist, former investment banker, and former executive chairman of Breitbart News. He served the White House. Officer in the United States Navy for 7 years in the late 70s and early 80s. After his military service, he worked 2 years at Goldman Sachs in investment. Why did they take him on? He sounds like a great guy. What are you guys doing? What happened? He became acting director of the research project Biosphere 2. Oh, I thought Bioshock 2. I was excited. Executive producer on 18 films. Co-founded Breitbart News. Far right. What? You just disagree with them? Became chief executive officer, 2016 presidential campaign. Rejoined Breitbart. Disavowed by Trump for critical comments in the book report Fire and Fury. Left Breitbart. Boo. Early life and education. Born in Virginia to Doris, a homemaker, and Martin Bannon worked at AT&T telephone lineman as a middle manager. All right. Working class family, which was pro-Kennedy and pro-Union Democrat. That's back in the days when Democrats used to work. I don't know if you knew that. Democrats were originally for labor. Do you guys want to know what that is? Labor? You know where you go and you work? So he didn't come from wealth. Attended Virginia Tech. During summers, he worked at the local junkyard. Okay, cool. Graduated from Virginia Tech College of Architecture and Urban Studies with a bachelor's degree in urban planning. Oh, and he had a master's degree in national security studies. Okay, yeah. So worthless degree there. He did serve in the Navy. He got a master's degree at Harvard. Oh, that's how you ended up in Goldman Sachs. That's where the dicks were sucked. Okay, all right. I just want to know where the peni were licked. Little licky over in what, Boston? Where's Harvard? United States officer, served on destroyer. Boo. All right, so then out of the military goes into work for Goldman Sachs, which is a legitimate, that's real work. Earth Science. How he ran his own company. Entertainment. Now he's ventured into media entertainment. The Indian Runner. Titus. The Firm. Oh, did he have something to do with the Firm? I'm just seeing if he's. So he just kept making movies. Nonprofits. Breitbart News, Trump campaign. They went back to Breitbart. Hey, I guess he's working. He's still working. So, all right, what do we got? Still working, real world jobs. Worthless degrees. So that's a point against him. Didn't come from it. So he's got a score of 1. Based on that, before we even go into the arrest, would I have a beer with him? Yeah, the Navy officer thing. That kind of redeems him for his worthless degree in working for Goldman Sachs. Should he run for office? He could. Certainly more I'd say he's more qualified than Trump. Only reason I say that, this guy didn't come from wealth and Trump did, and this guy didn't rely on bankruptcy protection like Trump did. So let's take a look. Inside Edition? Really? Am I going to trust Inside Edition? Fraud and border wall scheme. Federal prosecutors. Stephen Bannon, the Trump's administration's former chief strategist, was arrested Thursday and charged with fraud by federal prosecutors on a crowdfunding scheme that raised $25 million to build a wall. Bannon and 3 others defrauded hundreds of thousands of donors and rebuilt a wall, according to indictment. Still, the defendants raised millions under false pretense that all the money would be spent on construction. Okay, instead, federal prosecutors allege hundreds of thousands of dollars went to Colfage. He worked with 3 other men: Brian Colfage, 38, Air Force veteran from Florida; Andrew Baldalato, 56, Florida financier; Timothy Shea, 49, of Colorado. Hundreds of thousands went to Colfage, who used the money for personal expenses, and to Bannon received $1 million via an unnamed nonprofit corporation. Well, okay, Colfage, if you got proof that he pissed it away on personal expenses. And to Bannon, who received $1 million via an unnamed nonprofit corporation, secretly schemed to pass hundreds of thousands of dollars to Colfage, which he used to fund his lavish lifestyle. Well, what? Okay, there's a difference between money going to finance a boat and then money going to a nonprofit. What if it was like to go get contractors? I need more. I'm still trying to think, oh, well, did Bannon take the money and go buy a boat with it too? Here, Colfage included a boat and cosmetic surgery, of course. Guys, ladies, let me too. Unless it's a super huge yacht and his name is Bill Gates, any guy that has a boat, fuck him. I mean, don't fuck him, okay? He's faking it. He's just faking it. I know a handful of guys that actually know and own boats. Like if they work on boats, okay. But if his job is not a boat mechanic or something to do with boating, and he is in finance or banking and he owns a boat, I'm sorry, ladies. That's not what you want to hear. Yes, he's a millionaire and he can't wait to marry you. There we go. They scheme to hide their misappropriation by creating sham invoices and accounts to launder donations and cover up the crime, showing no regard for law. Okay, well, that might be. He was released on $5 million bail. He was arrested at 7 a.m. off on a yacht. Okay. I don't know. I don't have enough information to form an opinion on him. But as it stands right now with the Clarey test, yeah, he could run. He could run. Which is a patriot or a con man? I would say neither yet. I don't necessarily think he's a patriot. He's a hardworking guy. We'll find out after an investigation. You remember we used to do that, boys and girls, before we torched and rioted and burned up downtown buildings? We'd wait until the verdict came in, until an investigation occurred. Everyone wants blood now. By the way, I recently canceled my last remaining streaming services, Hulu and the Major League Baseball Network. I kicked Netflix to the curb a while back. I like to suggest that other subscribers follow suit, kick these woke-ass big box companies to the curb and send those dollars. Yeah, I saw a lady, you could tell she was a power walking woman with a bunch of bags from Target, and then you saw her pussy husband just falling. I'm like, oh yeah, you are the type of guy that would let your wife, you would just, oh, dear, could you not shop at the store that hates white people so much? Oh my goodness, they have the most cutest thing at Target. Oh my God, really? Marsha? Yes. Tina? No. Yes. All right, any super chats? Well, look, it's the regulars. Hey, Atham Eldecula, I'm getting laid too much. Should I slow down? You find another tourist there, Atham? Another girl from over the Atlantic come and visit and fall in love with El Guapo. What's spelunker in Spanish? What's that? That's it. All right. It's gonna be September soon. What should September be, guys? What do you want September to be? August was Reconnaissance Man Month. June was Worthless Degree Awareness Month. July was Don't Become a Millennial Month. What do you guys want August to be? Smart People Month? Do we want to do Smart? Maybe we'll just do Smart People Month. Why the hell not? I'll put that up there. All right, so this thing is sponsored by all my books, and there you guys go. See you guys later. Toodles.